Good afternoon, Daja Ni Hao. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Muhammad Shahbaz. First of all, I would like to say thanks to China International Culture Exchange Center, especially Mr. Pen Wen and all the team of People's Daily for giving me the opportunity to receive this award and participate in the One Belt, One Road Ambassador ceremony. My experience in Shandong University is about 14 years. In 2006, I came to China and I started my bachelor degree in medicine, MBBS. And I have a lot of stories to share. At that time, China was progressing, and Shandong University was at Shandong University, I studied MBBS and then master degree and PhD. During my master degree time, there was a patient and she has thyroid cancer, and she wanted to appear in the Gaokao exam. And the Gaokao exam is very important in the life of a student in the intermediate level. So all the team of surgeons, especially my supervisor, Professor Nugent, and I myself, we talked with the patient and we asked her if she wanted to undergo the surgery before the exam. And many of the famous professors and surgeons refused to perform the surgery on her. And we at Shilu Hospital, we performed the surgery, and she was well and she recovered and she could speak, and she was discharged from the hospital 10 days before the exam. And 1 month later we came to know that she successfully passed the exam, the Gaokao exam, and we were very glad and we were very happy to know about this, the story of the girl. The biggest achievement during my study at Shandong University is to get the fellowship in robotic surgery at one of the famous robotic and minimal invasive surgery institute in the world, that's IRCAD, France. I'm only the first surgeon from Pakistan to have got this scholarship in the 25-year history of IRCAD France. After receiving the degree and specialization from France, I came back to Pakistan, and I've been working, doing the job in different hospitals, and also I was working in Shilu Hospital. So with the different doctors and the professors, I tried to help the people who are in need of the treatment and who cannot afford the expensive treatment. So I'm also working on the One Belt, One Road health corridor and want to establish the hospital. So in order to provide the standard and the state-of-art treatment to the patient in Pakistan, I'm working on this project. China-Pakistan health corridor is the state-of-the-art concept, which is my idea, and it's my concept that I put forward this idea and this project in the Summit of the Global Health Leader in Hong Kong University Faculty of Medicine in 2017 December. Before that, I published an article in China Daily and also in the Daily Telegraph, how the Belt and Road can become health corridor. The concept mainly is that we can connect the different hospitals, and we can make different regional healthcare centers in countries along the Belt and Road, and we can connect them using the telemedicine, big data, IT, artificial intelligence, and mobile hospitals. We can establish the mobile hospitals, and we can connect the regional healthcare centers along the Belt and Road to serve the people of the Belt and Road countries, and we can provide them with the standard treatment. These regional healthcare centers can consist of, but not limited to, hospitals, medical universities, pharmaceutical industry, IT and research and development areas and nursing training center, and also we can involve all these the areas and fields, and we can connect them using the multidisciplinary link. And this is my idea, and I hope that in the very near future this the One Belt One Health corridor between Pakistan and China will be a reality. In promoting the development of One Belt One Road Health corridor, I have performed a key role to talk to the leaders of different institutes in Pakistan and in China, especially the president of College of Physicians and Surgeons of Pakistan, the president of China Medical University, Wei Found People's Hospital, Fuwai Hospital, Fatima Jinnah Medical University, Vice Chancellor, and King Edward Medical University Vice Chancellor, Professor Khalid Masood Gondal. And also I have talked and discussed this idea of One Belt One Road Health Corridor with the director, Ms. Chen Xin-yu from the National Family Planning and Health Commission from China, and they invited me to Beijing, and I gave them the idea and recommended different points of how the Belt and Road can become a health corridor. During all these the efforts, I came to different hurdles. The main hurdles is the language barrier, and there is a culture differences between Pakistan and China. So as I have been in China for last 14 years, I also know the culture of Pakistan and China. So I can play a key role to decrease the differences and decrease the culture barrier between Pakistan and China. If given the opportunity, so I can play this role not only in the healthcare field, but also a lot need to be done in trade, in culture, in industry, in tourism, and in science and technology, and different parts of the different fields of life. A lot can be done between Pakistan and China. In my life, the main motivation for me is my parents, my family, and especially my son. As a doctor, especially after the COVID-19 came, and I came back to Pakistan, and I was working. Also, I was connected with the institutes of China, and also participating in online virtual conferences. So as a doctor, for me, it's very important to have a family, and especially my parents, and who are waiting for us at home, and we are fighting as a frontline warrior against the COVID-19. So I would like to pay my tribute to my parents, and also to all those doctors who have sacrificed their life in the war, in the battle, fighting against the COVID-19, and all those researchers and the scientists who are working day and night to find the cure and the treatment for the COVID-19. As I've been learning the Western medicine in China from Shandong University, I have also been studying the traditional Chinese medicine from Shandong University. Especially since 2006, I met with Professor Liu Jiyu. He is a legend and a pioneer of traditional Chinese medicine. And with the passage of time, after I got my PhD, and last year, the Qingdao Binhai University offered me the position of Vice President at the Qingdao Binhai University South Asia campus. And from that day on, we have been trying to develop different programs between China and different institutes of Pakistan. And this year, with the different colleges of Pakistan and with the Qingdao Binhai University, We have been planning, and we also arrange a seminar and a course for the training of medical students about the traditional Chinese medicine, how the acupuncture, moxibustion, and the cupping and the Chinese way of medicine treatment can be useful to treat different diseases which we are facing, and also there are some diseases which the Western medicine doesn't have a cure. So we are trying to promote and also to give the basic and advanced technique knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine to Pakistani students in Pakistan. So this is the project we are working on. In 2015, after I started my PhD, and in 2016 I was the first surgeon from Pakistan who was awarded the fellowship from the Robotic and Minimal Invasive Surgery Institute, Irkad, France. So after I completed my fellowship, I came back to China, and along with my supervisor, Professor Nugent, we put forward the idea of establishing state-of-the-art training center along with College of Physicians and Surgeons of Pakistan, because every year there are about 3,000 to 4,000 Pakistani students who come to China to study medicine. Since 2001, there are about 20,000 Pakistani medical graduates who have completed their MBBS degree from China. Those students, after they come back to Pakistan, they need to pass a license exam. So it is a very important part of their professional career to pass the exam. So the main concept is to provide these doctors with the training, state-of-the-art training at the basic and the advanced skills, so they can treat the patient and they can pass the license exam. So we established a state-of-the-art training center in Jinan, and we are also going to establish a training center in Weifang and also in China Medical University. The Lancet Mayo International Clinic, they established along with Professor Nugent and Mr. Li Yanping, and they recommended me to be the head of the training center of Lancet Mayo International Clinic. It will be very important for the doctors, especially for Pakistan medical graduates, to get the training and advanced training and basic training from this training center. Also, in 2018 and in 2019, I had several meetings with the director, Mr. Yu Yogan from China Education Association for International Exchange. The main idea is to establish the vocational and technical training center in Pakistan and provide the students scholarships, so the students in Pakistan who are working and who are studying in Pakistan, they can have a basic and advanced skills in the vocational training and technical education. This is the main concept. So my job as the director of this project is to connect Pakistan and Chinese vocational training and technical education institutes, and also the official institutes, and establish an official link between China and Pakistan. Since 2006, after I came to China, I saw the fast progress and the development of China, and I saw the rise of China. In 2008, I see the Beijing Olympics. Later on, the Honorable President Xi Jinping put forward the One Belt, One Road initiative. And I was inspired by the One Belt, One Road idea and the concept. Also, I have been in close contact with different media personnel, especially the CEO of the Economic Affairs magazine, which is one of the prestigious magazine in Pakistan. Also, I have been in contact with different media personnel, especially the CEO of the Economic Affairs magazine, Mr. Sahil Chaudhary, and also the different personnel, especially my supervisor, Professor Nugent, and also President of Irkad, France, Professor Jacques Maresco. So they inspired me a lot, and also I have been reading, and in order to write the good articles, first you need to read and you need to experience the different cultures and the culture differences between Pakistan and China. So the writing is my hobby, and I'm still writing on frequent basis in different magazines and journals of Pakistan, and also in newspapers and dailies of China. So it's a great experience to write about the China and Pakistan, especially the CPEC and One Belt One Road. In 2020, in January, I came back to Pakistan. And after I come back to Pakistan, the COVID-19 and the pandemic was on the rise. And since then, I've been in Pakistan. And although the COVID-19 affects the daily life of everyone around the globe, it's also give us the opportunity to join hands together to safeguard the next generations and work together. And most of the time I've been involved in the virtual conferences and participate in the Belt and Road International Medical Education Alliance conference. And later on, I also participated in the China-Pakistan Trade Hotline, leading to the cooperation of Health Corridor. Also, we are going to establish the training center and also the online training for the Chinese traditional medicine for Pakistani students. So the COVID-19, although affected the life of individuals, also it affected my life, but I'm very sure that in the near future I will return back to China and I will continue my job as the head of the training center. And along with the researchers and scientists, and we can find the cure for the COVID-19, and we can win the war against the COVID-19 as a frontline warrior. Although the COVID-19 pandemic affected the different people, and massively it affected the countries around the globe, especially the Western countries. But it also gave the opportunity, especially for the One Belt One Road countries, and it also provide the opportunities for cooperation between Pakistan and China. Since the COVID-19 came, the Pakistan government joined hands with the Chinese government, and also there is a need to establish the telemedicine and frequent online conferences and the experience sharing between China and Pakistan. Pakistan and China also working on the phase 3 trial of vaccine, and also the personal protective equipment are being made and research is being done in different fields. So I think it's going to play an important role, and it's also a good opportunity, not only for the governments, also for the public and the public institutes to join hands and work together against the COVID-19. Since my childhood, I wanted to do something for the people, the deserving people in the remote areas who cannot afford the expensive and the standard treatment. So this is my dream, that I can establish a state-of-the-art hospital connected to the regional healthcare center and mobile hospital. This is my dream, that this healthcare facility or One Belt One Road, the hospital, can be inaugurated by His Excellency, the Honorable the President Xi Jinping during his next visit to Pakistan. So this is my small dream. I hope in the near future it can be this dream can be realized. Sometimes during our life there is some hurdles, especially between China and Pakistan cooperation. There is a language barrier, but this cannot stop us from excelling. My parents and my family is my motivation to keep on working on One Belt One Road Health Corridor and this initiative. As a doctor, we are working as a frontline warrior, and our families and they are waiting for us at home, and we have this motivation that we are going to save the people and we are going to treat them, and our families are our motivation. Sometimes there is a language barrier, but this barrier cannot stop us from excelling. And my motivation for this work, the whole work, is my family. As we are doctors and we are working as a frontline warrior against the COVID-19, and these every doctor is facing challenge every day to treat every patient, and the families of doctors is a motivation which let every doctor keep on fighting against the COVID-19. I'm very sure that with the efforts of doctors, community, and scientists and researchers, we will overcome this challenge very soon. It was 2nd July 2017 when I was traveling from Beijing to Paris, and I was having a rest, and when the captain of the plane announced if there is a doctor in the plane. So I opened my eyes and I went to the steward, and the crew member told me that there is a woman, she is need help and she's in emergency. So they asked, I showed them my ID, and I told them I'm a doctor, I can help. The crew member showed me to the girl, and then I talked with the girl, and I found that it was a Chinese girl, and I told to the girl that I can speak Chinese, and then I checked the breathing, the airway breathing and circulation, and I checked the temperature and the blood pressure. And she was having a low temperature, and the body temperature was falling very suddenly. I gave her the emergency treatment, and I also placed the oxygen mask with the continuous the efforts, and she survived. And the captain of the plane, they wanted to have the emergency landing if there is any complication. But I told to the plane captain and the crew members, please hold on, I will try to save this woman. And after the continuous effort, I saved her. My feeling after saving the girl is that this is immense happiness for me as a doctor to save the woman in the plane. I was flying from Beijing to Paris in 2017 on 2nd of July. I was resting when the captain announced if there is any doctor on the plane. There is a woman who needs help. I rushed to the crew member, and they told me that there is a woman, she needs help. I showed them my ID, and I saw the girl, she was a Chinese, and I talked with her. 我给她说，我可以说中文，你有什么不舒服，我可以帮助你。她那时候也舒服了，然后她开始说，她的这个，她有这个身体不舒服，然后她感觉冷，然后我帮助她了，然后看她的那个发烧，还有她的呼吸，我帮助她了大概15分钟到30分钟，以后她这个就 OK 了，没问题了，然后正常了。 The captain and the crew member, they were planning to have the emergency landing if there is a complication. I told the crew member and also the captain that there is no need to have the emergency landing and I can cope the situation. The crew member and the captain, they announced and they say thanks to me and they clapped. I think my feeling as a doctor, it's my duty to help the patients who are in need of treatment. And it's my great pleasure and immense happiness to help the patients and humanity who are in need of the treatment. Everybody has a dream. Since my childhood, I had a dream to help the people who are in the remote areas, to provide them with the standard medical care. My dream is to establish One Belt, One Road hospital, a state-of-the-art hospital where the people who are poor and they cannot afford the expensive treatment, they can have the treatment free of cost. And I want to establish this charity foundation along with hospital and a mobile hospital connected with the telemedicine. So this is my dream, and I hope that the Honorable President of China, President Xi Jinping, can inaugurate this hospital during his next visit to Pakistan. So this is my dream. This is my great pleasure to be here, and I would like to thank China International Culture Exchange Center for giving me the opportunity. Good afternoon, Ni hao, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Muhammad Shahbaz. It's my great pleasure to receive the One Belt, One Road Ambassador Award. I would like to thank China International Culture Exchange Center, especially Mr. Penwen and the staff of People's Daily for recommending my name and nominating me for the One Belt, One Road Ambassador Award. It's given me immense pleasure to represent Pakistan and to be the ambassador of One Belt, One Road. I am very hopeful that this will increase the opportunities between Pakistan and China in healthcare sector also and in trade, industry, corporate sector and business. The more and more opportunities will increase. I would like to tribute and pay my tribute to the doctors community and the medical staff who have been working as a frontline warrior to fight against the COVID-19 during all these times. Also, I would like to play a key role in One Belt, One Road initiative to bring the Pakistan and China more closer. As I have been living in China for last 14 years, and I also know the cultural background, so I can play an important role to decrease the cultural differences between Pakistan and China and to bring the public of two countries together more closer. I think this is the need of the hour. Also, at the end, I would like to thank the Chinese government, especially the Honorable President Xi Jinping, for giving the One Belt, One Road initiative, and also all the Pakistan and Chinese medical staff and healthcare professionals who are working day and night to safeguard our next generations. At the end, I would like to say, Zhong Pa You Yi Wan Sui, long live Pakistan-China friendship. Thank you. Ni hao, good day, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Muhammad Shahbaz, and it's my great pleasure to receive the One Belt, One Road Ambassador Award. I would like to say thanks to China International Culture Exchange Center, especially Mr. Penwen and all the staff of People's Daily for nominating me and recommending my name for this prestigious award. I am very hopeful that this award will give the opportunity and will pave the path for more cooperation between Pakistan and China. I would like to give tribute and dedicate my award to the medical staff and the doctors community and researchers and scientists who are working as a frontline warrior against COVID-19. I would also like to say thanks to my family and my friends, especially my parents and my wife and my son, who always supported me, and they are a motivation for me to work for the One Belt, One Road, especially the health corridor. As I have been in China for last 14 years, so I know the cultural background of China and Pakistan. So I can play an important role, a key role to bring the two nations together, especially not only in the medical field, but also in trade, culture, economy, and corporate sector. A lot can be done to bring the two countries' public together. Also, it's an important time to safeguard the One Belt, One Road program, especially the CPEC, China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. So there are different hurdles in this program. So I can play an important role to decrease these hurdles and bring the two nations together. At the end, I would like to say thank to Chinese government, especially to the Honorable President Xi Jinping, who gave the idea of One Belt, One Road initiative in 2015. And I would like to say, long live Pakistan-China friendship. 中巴友谊万岁. And I would again like to thank the staff and the members and the council for giving me this prestigious award of One Belt, One Road Ambassador. I would try my best to prove an asset and work for the One Belt, One Road initiative. Thank you very much.